This is Oba Babatunde from SWAT. Why's it taking you so long to get to us?
Hey guys, it's Lauren Yates from Rave It Up here, and today I welcome back on the show Nathan Foley, Greg Gould, and Lucy Holmes, who have all just collaborated for the 110th celebration of Luna Park, Melbourne, in a new single called This Is Where I Fun. Before we get into today's interview, we would like to give a shout out to our Patreons, Irene, Bev, and Michael. If you haven't heard of Patreon before, it is a great way to support us and keep us running and improving. You pick a membership tier that suits you and your budget per month, and in return for supporting us, we'll give you behind-the-scenes content and free stuff. You don't have to give much either. You can be a part of our Patreons for as little as $4 a month. Just visit patreon.com/raveitup. You can even donate through PayPal if you don't trust other sites. You can do so just through our email, raveituptv@gmail.com. Nathan, Greg, and Lucy, welcome back to Rave It Up. Pleasure to have you guys on again. How are you all today?
Fabulous.
Doing good.
Awesome.
Well, Nathan, I can't believe this is like a second home now, isn't it? Was the fourth time you've been on the show? You just keep talking it, guys.
Oh, I mean, I see you all the time.
I know. We're best buds now, aren't we? And Greg and Lucy, I had a look. It's been a while. Greg, you were April 2020 since you were last on the show.
Wow, that's when my album came out.
Yes. And Lucy, it was back over the phone, if you remember. It was March 2019.
What? Really?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So long ago. It's great to finally actually see your face too, Lucy.
We probably spoke before Zoom was a thing, so.
Yeah, I think so. COVID made it a thing.
That's right.
Well, congratulations, guys, on your new, I'm going to call it the toe-tapping summer anthem of Luna Park, Melbourne. Yeah, celebrating 110 years, guys. Check it out, titled This Is Where I Fun. So please tell me, I don't know who's going to answer this question, but how did it all come about? Is it true, Greg, that it just kind of started off as a little bit of a jingle in your head?
Yes, and that's how I posted about it. It's like when your jingle becomes a single.
Yes.
And then everyone was asking if I was single, which is very strange. Look, it started with a conversation across the kitchen table with Tony. Tony and I are good mates, and we were just throwing around some ideas for this fun song. And then, it kind of, we explored some lyrics, but it was literally, we wrote it in about 10 minutes across the kitchen table.
Wow, 10 minutes. Is that one of your fastest songs then?
Yeah, on par with, absolutely. Yeah.
Wow, that is quick. I know some songs like takes days, weeks, maybe months that you're sitting on it for a while, right?
Yeah, well, so initially it was a jingle. So it was like a 30, 40 second thing. And they loved it so much, they asked us, it was meant to just be like a birthday song, like, because Happy Birthday was taken. So so it became the 110th celebration birthday song. And then they loved it so much, they asked if it could be the summer anthem for all of summer. And so then I thought, why not make it even, more special and bring in some other fabulous friends / vocalists. And I lucked out with these two fabulous singers.
And it could literally just be their anthem, not just for summer, all the time for Luna Park, Melbourne, couldn't it?
Interesting, as we got continuing to ride, Lucy's bridge is very much about love. You might find that special someone, and there's Luna Love, which is their Valentine celebration. So they're looking at utilizing it for other times of the year as well.
I love that. So you kind of collaborated with Tony a little bit on the lyrics. What did you guys kind of channel? Did you imagine yourself at the park, maybe eating a Dagwood dog on the roller coaster?
Well, we wanted it to be inclusive, definitely inclusive. To feel like it wasn't just for kids, it's about for families. It's, I love roller coasters and rides, and I'm a big kid most of the time. So for me, I wanted it to connect with everyone, from the mums and dads to the kids to the big kids. So yeah,
I love that. You did definitely a good job. And did you all know each other before this project?
Never met them in my life.
Who is this Lucy and Nathan?
Quite a while, but I still haven't met Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Nice to meet you.
You actually have met me many times.
I'm embarrassed myself now.
No, don't worry. I knew you wouldn't remember. I have sung at the Channel 9 Carols by Candlelight for about 18 years in the
yes,
gospel choir.
yeah, I do.
And,
I,
yeah.
'cause I remember, I said, where have I seen your face before? Because it was like 12 years ago for me. So it was a bit a long time ago. So
Yeah, it was a
I do
long
remember,
time ago. And we just
do
passed
remember-
each other in the halls every Christmas when you were in High Five. And I think
Yeah.
we chatted for a few years. It was really lovely. And then,
Oh,
and
thank
that
you.
was,
Well,
that was it. But
I'm coming across as an a-hole now, I know.
not at all. Not at all.
At least you were lovely. At least she's saying you were lovely.
Yes, exactly. You were lovely. And
I love
Greg
that
and
you guys are connecting on the show.
and Greg
Well,
and
it's
I
good to
met.
see you again then, Lucy.
It is. It's lovely to
Been a
see
while.
you too. And Greg and I met years ago, a couple of years ago, on a TV show on Channel 7 called All Together Now, which had 100 judges. And
Yeah.
Kelly from High Five was one of the judges. But
She sat directly above us.
yeah, and Greg and I sat next to each other for part of that season, and you're sitting on set for 8 hours a day doing nothing, and you couldn't move. And so Greg and I lucked out with the 100 people. We sat next to each other and just like, who are you, and we just like literally fell in love and met like a kindred spirit. And we had the best experience on that show because we got to sit next to each other and we just laughed ourselves silly for that whole season. So that was
until Ronan Keating decided that he wanted you more, and I was very disappointed.
Yes.
And she got moved to sit next to Ronan Keating, but that's okay. We did.
Everybody
we
wants Lucy.
laughed, we cried, we shared family stories. It was amazing. You really were the best part of that show for me.
Oh,
It didn't feel like work. I love that.
it was awesome. And we've been friends since. We've done singing together since, and we're working on things, and we've stayed firm friends. And I'm always in awe of how hard Greg works in this industry. Like, he just is such a hard worker, and everyone loves him. So it's an honor to get to work with him on this.
Yeah. And Nathan, how did you meet Greg?
Well, I think the first time we met was at a charity event in Gosford.
Yes, a bushfire for the bushfires.
Yeah, thing, yeah.
Oh, you got it right, Greg.
Yes.
Yeah, look, I have the worst memory ever. But
And I was fangirling you really hard. I think we shared a dressing room too. But really, when I got to know you was doing the 2GO carols, and we kind of, for a few years there, we did carols gigs. That was like, I'd see you once a year when Michael Bublé came out.
Met each other carols gigs. You know what I mean? That's how it started.
Well, yeah. A little bit like Michael Bublé's career, we'd come out once a year and
Greg's always been great. He's called me up. Obviously, we did the other song together as well. Together We Are One, and this one as well. So yeah, he's always given me a call, and it's always great to work with Greg because he's got an amazing voice. Well, I mean, I'm very critical when it comes to male voices out there, and yeah, Greg's definitely on top of the list, and especially when he gives me a call and we can work together, it's an absolute privilege. So thanks, mate. Appreciate it, buddy.
One of these days we'll actually get into the studio together.
That was kind of my next question, because the very fact, the interaction there between Nathan and Lucy, like, where have I seen you before? I'm guessing you all recorded separately and then it was all edited together.
Correct. Yeah. So I did my vocals originally for the jingle. So we actually kept those vocals. I added some vocals to the rest of the song. And then Nathan went in the studio in Sydney with my producer, Michael Tan, who produced the whole track, who's amazing. And then sent the vocals to us. And Lucy, I was actually I was honored to be in the studio with Lucy in Melbourne.
Oh. That's good. Is that a bit hard though when it is recorded separately to make it still sound like you're in the same room? Or is that just, I was going to say music magic?
It is music magic. No, I think it's exciting that you can do that. You know, I recorded a duet with the lead singer of En Vogue, and she was in San Francisco, and I never even met the woman. And then she came to Australia, and we toured together, and we got to meet. So it's always nice to create art together and then finally get to meet. So this is, well, you even though you've met before, this is kind of like, yes, they recorded a song together, and now they're coming together to chat with you.
Technology is amazing. It's just changing our world, isn't it?
Totally.
I did my album, my vocals in Sydney, and the band recorded their parts in New Zealand. So it was COVID. So it was that. But yeah, thank God for technology. Obviously during COVID, we could still small amounts get things done, which was fantastic. But no, it would have been awesome to be in the studio with these guys, though. 3 of us in the studio probably would have taken a bit longer.
Yeah, I don't think you would have done any work.
Well, I think you bring out the best in each other as well. And when you are actually in the physical space, you can bring things out of each other that you may not have naturally done yourself. I love collaborating for that reason, because, you know, for instance, I did on my duets album that we talked about last time I was on your show. I work with so many different kind of vocalists, and sometimes I'd lead the song because I had a real clear vision of what I wanted, and they'd sit their vocals in there. Other times, like the song I did with Katie Underwood, it was a very jazzy, she really led the vocal first. She did her vocals first. So it really went in that direction, and I probably wouldn't have taken it in that direction. So it was really cool to see that.
But it is definitely cool, like, whenever people do come on the show to talk about the whole recording in different countries, different states. Like, even I interviewed someone that did a whole fictional podcast, and the two main actors, totally separate parts of America, and are making it sound like they're literally in the same room. I was like, geez, like, us as an audience can never listen to any songs, podcasts, or movies the same way ever again.
Probably works for people too that don't get along.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like them. I'm going to stay home and record it.
Work with people. Okay, you do it your way, and I'll do it over the other side of the country there.
But even recently, you know, there was that news story about the two lead voices of Bluey, the mum and the dad, who have been doing Bluey for years and only met a couple of months ago in America for the first time. And they'd never, I mean, Bluey's so big and the mum and dad are in every scene together, yet they'd never been in a room together ever. And they met each other, I think it was on like Jimmy Fallon for the first time. So it's
amazing.
The way of the world now. And I love collaborating, but the part I love going into a studio when everyone's got their parts and I can listen to Nathan's voice and go, all right, I'm going to match this. I love what he's done there. He's done this. It's sometimes it's really easy to kind of match energy when you've got a lot of guide work to go with. So I actually enjoy the process of going in by myself and then matching people. I find it easier.
And you can like focus a bit better instead of just having all this fun and talking heaps and catching up.
And working with someone like Nathan, we're both soul singers, but we are so different. A lot of people say to me, "Oh, you guys sound so similar." I don't hear. I guess it's the soulful thing, but oh, there I got a spat.
Oh, you got me.
Passionate.
I think it's nice that I think you definitely hear the difference in vocals when Nathan comes in. He has that beautiful vibrato, but both Lucy and what's his name, Nathan, have such great ears that it wasn't hard work. They both were able to find their harmonies. They're pros. We're
Absolutely.
working with pros.
You're all pros. You're all pros. I had a quick question about the lyrics too, because it is called "This Is Where I Fun." Why is it called that instead of like "This Is Where I Have Fun"? I don't know whether we should be getting, I know Tony's in the background, whether we should be getting Tony for this or Greg.
That was Tony's idea. I'm not sure if that came from Luna Park itself. This is where I fun. It's kind of like a statement. Luna Park is where I fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I first heard it, it was like, this is where I fun.
It's like a bit like
it
also
weird.
kind of slang, you know.
Ask Lucy's
Aussie
daughter.
slang.
It's also gets very stuck in your head.
Yes,
Yeah. As
absolutely.
soon as I got home from recording my part, I was just like, it was in my head all night. I was like, damn you, Greg.
Does it get stuck in all your heads now, and is that annoying?
Oh my gosh, the first time I heard it, which was like literally very soon to when I went into the studio, I didn't have much time, and I was listening to it, and my husband walked past, and he's not a muso, and I hear him like 5 minutes later in the kitchen going, "This is where I fun." Yeah. And then my daughter would not stop singing it. At one point she got so angry at me, she's like, I got to get out of my, she's 8. She's like, I've got to get out of my head. I can't stop singing it, Mum. And I thought, well, that's a really good sign if it's stuck in her head and my husband's head.
Yeah, and they're not musos.
Yeah.
You know what's really cool? When I first heard it, it's got, and I never say this, but it's got some high five-isms in it. It really, really does.
Well, then you certainly nailed the brief then, Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
My two favorite parts of the song is actually the bridge. I love the bridge. And I think Lucy's vocals are so gorgeous in there. It's right, that's sweet spot of your voice. And I love my favorite is the pre-chorus where the strings come in. And when Michael was producing it, he was really going for that bittersweet symphony strings.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, Nathan?
Mike is great.
Yeah.
Michael's amazing.
Should have had him too. I don't know. Did Tony want to add in anything or with the lyrics
about
there?
This Is Where I Fun?
Yeah, sure, I can jump in.
Hi, Tony.
Hello.
Hi, Tony.
Sorry, Nathan.
Have we ever met at any carols events? I thought I'd
Funny enough, no, but I did meet Lucy when Greg and Lucy did the carols in Dandenong, in Frankston, sorry. And that's kind of around the time when the jingle was becoming a single. And we were like, who do we think of? What are the opportunities? And that's, yeah, so I did meet Lucy, and I haven't met you.
Unbeknownst to her, that was her
Nice to
audition.
meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for having me on board, buddy.
My absolute pleasure. Our pleasure.
So what was your answer, Tony, to that other question? This is where I fun. This is where I have fun. Where did we go with that?
Well, it's really interesting. So the lyric really was written, ironically, when we were kind of still in between those lockdowns. And there were lots of questions about, will we ever have fun like we used to? What does that look like? Will the world be normal again? And when you think about fun, especially in the context of Luna Park, it just, those thrills, those being sky high and being on the roller coaster, there's a lot of emotion and memory that comes with that. It's very nostalgic all at the same time. And so I think when the lyrics were written, it wasn't about where I have fun. It was about owning it and saying, wherever I am, this is where I have fun, and I'm going to make it happen. And no one can own it like Luna Park can. They just, you walk in there and you feel the magic. It literally is in the air. And all of the lyrics literally came from those feelings and sensations that you get from being in the park. And that's why this is where I have fun.
Yeah, it's actually that feeling of
Good
fun
answer.
instead of being
Absolutely.
there to have the fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Good
that
answer.
also allowed us to play with real things from the park, like Nathan's line, hear the roller coaster roar.
Can I just say
railway.
that's been Tony's favorite line in the song since you went roller coaster roar. Like, the way you phrase it, he's like, oh, he really makes the roller coaster roar, doesn't he?
And that's true. Like when you're on that roller coaster and you get to the top and you look over the bay of St Kilda, you just don't get more iconic than that, and it's just so ownable. And then within a summer anthem, the guys have done such an amazing job vocally bringing it together, and it seems like people are loving it.
And getting caught in your head. Like a Taylor Swift song, you know?
Like a good
It's
earworm.
catchy.
Hey Lucy, do you remember the first time because you're the Melbourne girl? You know, I'm now a Melbournian, but I'm from the Central Coast. And Nathan, you were born in New South Wales?
I was born in the western suburbs of New South Wales, yeah.
Sure. So you're our quintessential Melbourne girl.
But
Lucy.
I'm not. I was born in England and I was raised in Queensland. So
Oh,
I'm not a Melburnian at all.
I was about to say, when's the first time you remember going on that roller coaster?
Yeah, no, I grew up in Queensland, so I moved to Melbourne in my 20s, but every time I've ever been at Luna Park has been for work to sing. It's when you're a performer, you know, those kind of places become your venues as opposed to places you enjoy. So all my great memories are all the gigs I've got to do there, because it's such a great iconic place to gig, because you've got the beach there, you've got that incredible entryway. So they're most of my memories are working there, which is such a great place for people to hold events because there's nowhere more iconic.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I learned something new every day. I thought you were Melbourne born and bred.
He didn't do his research before the interview.
Before I hired her. Quick, get her off the track.
No, that's Kylie Minogue. You're confusing me with Kylie. Kylie's the
Right.
Melbourne born and
I
bred.
always do get confused. I'm looking at Kylie Minogue.
Just like her. Hey, that's why your show's successful.
Have you done Kylie at Luna Park before?
Yes, yeah, they're the shows I've done there.
Oh, awesome. What a cool place to do that.
They're very fun, very fun.
And I hope you take the chance afterwards to have a little bit of fun there. Come on, be a big kid.
Of course, you're going on the rides, you're having a Dagwood dog, totally.
I had to chuck the Dagwood dog in the interview, didn't I? And I even watched a really cool YouTube video the other day when I was doing my research on Luna Park, Melbourne. I was like, it still has like one of the oldest roller coasters that still has the manual brakes, and someone's on there every single ride standing up. I cannot believe that. Standing up on a roller coaster. I don't want to do that. And doing the brakes. Like what a cool job. I'm not sure.
And it's like
Everyone's fun.
you think because it's an old one, you're like, oh, we'll give it, you know, it's iconic, so I'll go on it. But it actually is a lot of fun. Like it's really fun.
I have to go there next time. I've only been to Melbourne once, but I didn't go to Luna Park. Gonna have to.
You're gonna have to.
So I really want to know, guys, can we expect maybe a music video? I could really see you guys all on the roller coaster eating that Dagwood dog.
That's definitely an idea. It's an idea that Tony did, and I did. I said, imagine like coming around the Dodge. The music has begun on the Dodgem cars. I don't know.
It'd be just a really fun video clip to film.
Let's get Nathan to Melbourne and let's make it happen.
Remember that ride used to go and just go around in circles, and you just get stuck to it like this. And you play
Gravitron.
Oh yeah,
you do.
kind of like the alien spaceship sort of thing.
When are you in Melbourne next, Nathan? Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like fun.
It's all on you now, Nathan. The video clip, whether it's going to happen or not, is on you. Well, keep us up to date. We want to see it if it happens. So 110 years of Luna Park, Melbourne. I know you kind of already asked this question a little bit, Greg, to Lucy, and what her, I guess, earliest memories were and what she remembered. What about you guys? What's your earliest memories of Luna Park, Melbourne? Was that also when you were in your 20s?
As soon as I moved to Melbourne, I think the first week there, Brad and I went and saw a show at the Mimo Music Hall across the road from Luna Park, and it finished about 10 minutes before Luna Park was about to shut. It was the first week we came out of lockdown in Melbourne, and we had 10 minutes and we went on the roller coaster at like, I think it was 10 to 10. And they said, quick, if you run, you can go on one ride. So we knew it had to be the roller coaster.
Of course.
So that was like our welcome to Melbourne thing.
I've never been to Luna Park, Melbourne. I've seen it, but never actually gone in there. But
what's kind of like your favorite park food, guys? Is it that famous Dagwood dog I was talking about, or is it
hot dog, burgers, chips, everything?
Yeah.
Tornado potato.
Oh yeah, I love those.
With chicken salt.
I'm going to say fairy floss.
Oh, how did I forget about fairy floss? I haven't had that since I was a kid. You kind of forget about it as an adult. Got to channel that inner kid. And speaking of, I thought it would be time to maybe have even a little bit more fun, guys. Would you like to play a game and verse each other before we finish up today?
Sure.
I can just already see the competitive element between all of you guys.
Bring it on, Holmes.
Yeah, I'm a competitive beast.
So there is a famous game here on Rave It Up, and Nathan's already played it, so he knows what I'm about to say. It's called the 2-minute hot seat. But since we've got 3 of you, I thought we would do maybe 1-minute hot seat. And all you got to do is I ask you various questions. You just have to pick your preference. So it's like dogs or cats, singing or dancing, that sort of thing. And you have to answer as many questions in the 1 minute as possible. And then when we finish, we'll see where you sit on the leaderboard up against everyone else on the show, but also amongst you guys. How's that sound?
Sure.
So Nathan, when he played it, when he did the 2-minute hot seat, he answered 38 questions and is sitting at number 22 on the Zoom Rave It Up leaderboard. You got to get up higher there, Nathan.
No,
Rubbish.
it's the story of my life.
No, it's all good. He's been sitting at home going, I wish I did better. No, it's all good. And whoever goes first, everybody else, don't think you have an advantage because I will be giving mixed questions for each of you. So don't start memorizing it.
I think ladies first. So Nathan, can you go first? No.
So ladies first. Should we go, Lucy?
Go on, bring it.
All right. You want to watch Tony? All right.
I think Tony should do it.
Should Tony do it?
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready, Lucy?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cinema or home movie?
Home movie.
Socks or no socks?
Socks.
Stripes or polka dots?
Polka dot.
Action or romance?
Romance.
Smarties or M&Ms?
M&M's.
Facebook or Instagram?
Well, Instagram.
Rock or pop music?
Pop music.
Cook or clean?
Clean.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Ice cream or gelato?
Gelato.
Cake or cookies?
Cookies.
Jennifer Lopez or Scarlett Johansson?
Oh, Jennifer.
Johnny Depp or Will Smith?
Will Smith. No, Johnny Depp.
Singing or dancing?
Neither of them.
Singing or dancing?
Singing.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Italian or Chinese food?
Italian.
Christmas or your birthday?
Ooh, birthday.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Sydney or Melbourne?
Melbourne.
TV or movies?
TV.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Dress or skirt?
Dress.
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lipstick.
Fruit or veggies?
Fruit.
Chocolate or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Chocolate dark milk or white?
White.
Superman or Batman?
Batman.
Yeah, we're out of time.
Woo!
Do you need to take back any of those answers, or we good?
Yeah, I don't know. I do not like Johnny Depp, nor do I like Will Smith. So I would like to choose neither of those men.
Neither. You
For
can say
record,
no.
I'd like it known.
I feel like you've just done more than Nathan did in 2 minutes in 1 minute.
How many questions do you think you answered, Lucy?
I don't know. It didn't feel like many.
Well, actually, it was quite a lot. You answered a 28. So the other guys, you got to beat 28, all right? There you go. I think, Nathan, you only answered 38 in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I do remember the questions were a bit slow, you know?
Oh.
I think the answers were fast.
Yeah. Blame me. I get it. All right. So 28 for Lucy. Okay. Who's next?
Go, Nath.
Yeah, I love how Greg wants to go last.
Yeah, I'll take it home.
All right. You ready, Nathan?
No, go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Left or right?
Right.
Push or pull?
Well, push.
Walk or run?
Walk.
Madonna or J-Lo?
Hello.
Nachos or tacos?
Tacos.
Big spoon or little spoon?
Big spoon.
Nicki Minaj or Lady Gaga?
Neither.
London or Paris?
Paris.
Pizza or spaghetti?
Pizza.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Harry Potter or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Simpsons.
Burger or pizza?
Burger.
Sneakers or thongs?
What?
Sneakers or thongs?
Thongs.
Flip-flops. City or country?
Country.
Leather or denim?
Leather.
Tomato sauce or barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce.
Biting your nails or picking your nose?
Biting my nails.
Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Book or magazine?
Book.
Mum or dad?
Mum.
Apple or orange?
Orange.
Headphones or speakers?
Speakers.
Photo or video?
Video.
Fruit or veggies?
Veggies.
Milkshake or thick shake?
Milkshake.
And we're out of time! Woo! Do you think you beat Lucy?
Nope.
You're very close. 26, and she answered 28.
And I love that you were just like, pedal. Big.
All right, Greg. Do you want to play too, Tony?
I'll give it a go.
All right, Greg, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
iPhone or Samsung?
iPhone.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Rock or pop music?
Pop.
Pop or country?
Pop.
Cook or clean?
Neither.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Comedy or action?
Comedy.
Blondes or brunettes?
Blondes.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Singing or dancing?
Dancing.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Italian or Chinese food?
Italian.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Jennifer Lopez or Scarlett
Jennifer
Johansson?
Lopez.
Johnny Depp or Will Smith?
Johnny Depp.
Mall or online shopping?
Online shopping.
Cinema or home movie?
Home movie.
Ice cream or gelato?
Ice cream.
Cake or cookies?
Cake.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Christmas or your birthday?
Christmas.
Night or day?
Night.
Bus or train?
Train.
Straight or curly hair?
Kelly.
Eye color blue or brown?
Blue.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Texting or calling?
Calling.
Sydney or Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
TV or movies?
Movies.
Now we're out of time.
That was good.
But I want to take one thing back. I don't drive.
No passenger. All right. You answered 32 questions.
Ooh.
So at the moment, he's at the top. You're going to be the deciding vote, Tony.
Give it a go.
Yes? You're
Tony,
ready?
if you ever want to write with me again. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Cinema or home movie?
Home movie.
Socks or no socks?
Socks.
Stripes or polka dots?
Polka dots.
Action or romance?
Romance.
Smarties or M&Ms?
Smarties.
Facebook or Instagram?
Insta.
Rock or pop music?
Pop.
Cook or clean?
Cook.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Ice cream or gelato?
Gelato.
Cake or cookies?
Cookies.
Jennifer Lopez or Scarlett Johansson?
Hello.
Johnny Depp or Will Smith?
Johnny Depp.
Singing or dancing?
Dancing.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Italian or Chinese food?
Italian.
Christmas or your birthday?
Birthday.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Sydney or Melbourne?
Melbourne.
TV or movies?
Movies.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Fruit or veggies?
Veggies.
Chocolate or strawberry?
Chocolate.
Chocolate dark milk or white?
Chocolate.
Superman or Batman?
Batman.
Avengers or Justice League?
Avengers.
Vampire or werewolf?
Vampire.
French fries or chips?
French fries.
And we're out of time. How many questions do you think you answered?
I feel like I'm up there maybe at the 30.
The 30? That was very good. Did you actually count all that as you were going?
No, I didn't.
You answered 29, so one more than Lucy. So congrats.
Sorry,
We got
Luce.
Greg number 1, Tony number 2, Lucy 3, and I'm sorry, Nathan 4. It probably means Nathan actually gave us more honest answers. He really added some.
Well, that's probably true, because I want to clarify too. Both Johnny Depp and Will Smith are very problematic.
Yeah.
So that does get hard. But if I'm going off like acting and careers,
acting,
I would say Johnny Depp. But them as humans, next.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's just pretend we don't know what's going on in their personal lives and all that. But
Sure.
what's in the news? Just the
Let's
rest.
pretend that Will Smith didn't slap someone on national television. You know.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
I'm very ashamed of Lucy and Tony for liking Batman over Superman, but I'm willing to forgive both of you.
I don't even think I've watched either. So
You're just like, whatever, we'll do.
just the costume. It's the black latex costume. You can't go past that.
I love that that's what she voted on. Well, that was a really fun, guys. I always love playing that game on the show, and it's a great way for all your fans to get to know you a little bit better as well. So, and everyone loves the competitive element. Come on. You all wanted
Exactly.
to beat each other. So before we finish up today, yeah, sorry, Nathan. Oh, you broke
One
up.
of the questions you asked me, I didn't hear you properly. Did you say beach or pool?
Yes.
Because I thought you said push or pull.
Oh, I
You
did
went-
say that at the beginning. Yes, push or pull, and then I said beach or pool a bit later on, I think.
Right. Because I was, what?
Push.
Your mind go to the gutter.
Beach or pull over? Am I going that deaf? Honestly. Anyway. Like that.
Or what do you prefer to do at the gym? Push-ups or pull-ups? Whatever you want to think. So before we finish up today, guys, what can we expect from you all in the future? Is there any other exciting projects coming up that you'd like to share with the audience?
You guys first. Go for it.
Go, Luce.
Yep. So I obviously do the 100% Kylie show, and this is our 21st year touring, and we've already got some huge shows, some really big festivals all around the country lined up, which is nice. And in talks to go over to the Middle East again, which we did a few years ago. So it'd be really great to go back there because Kylie is massive, would you believe, in places like Kuwait and Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So that'll be fun. It's my 15th year doing Brekkie Radio. So that's ticking along and keeping me busy, and hopefully a bit more of this kind of stuff with people like Greg back in the studio, because I love doing that kind of thing, and it's getting back in the studio is something it's just giving me life again. So hopefully Greg and I are going to do a few more fun things this year.
Some more, maybe just original songs of Lucy.
Yeah, some fun
I'd
stuff.
be so down for a Lucy Holmes album for sure.
Yeah.
Me too. Got to work on that, Lucy. I know you're already a busy woman, but
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So I'm looking forward to a good year.
yeah. Start of 2023.
Yeah.
Can
What
I
about
ask
you, Nathan?
on that, when
Greg.
you are overseas, have you how many times have people thought you're the actual Kylie?
Oh, back in the day when she was like at her height of success and we were on tour, especially in like Asian countries like Hong Kong, or in Times Square once doing a show, and just because they didn't get the concept of impersonators. If you're a girl there looking like Kylie saying I'm Kylie, they're like, there's Kylie. They did not comprehend what a lookalike or a tribute show was. You got all your dancers, and so we were just mobbed all through Asia because people just thought it was her, and you kind of feel bad because you're like, it's not, but they're just in this experience, they're loving it and they think it is. So yeah, especially overseas in foreign countries, they don't quite understand that concept.
So you got to look into what it really would be like to be Kylie and have that sort of success and paparazzi and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, she deals with it very well, I think.
Hey, but you added to, they're a great experience. They're just like, I met Kylie, even though it wasn't.
I think there would have been a period of like, especially we were overseas for a good 10 years, just full time. And I keep thinking there'll be so many people who posted photos on their socials back then going, look, I met Kylie in Hong Kong, and posted a photo. And I'm sure people were replying going, that's not Kylie.
Or Kylie was tagged in it going, that wasn't me.
I feel sorry for them.
So Greg or Nathan next, whoever wants to.
Go for it, Nathan. Nathan's got a fabulous new album out, I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So I've got this album out called Hurricane. It was released just the end of last year, so I'll be touring that this year, Singapore, New Zealand, and Australia. So the New Zealand and Singapore is all ready to go. They're just putting the Australian tour together. And a possible movie coming out this year too. I played a lead in a movie just last year, and hoping for that to get out there very soon as well. So it's going to be pretty intense and different to who I am as a person. But what's that?
Is it a rom-com?
No, it's a horror.
Oh,
Wow. That's different.
Yeah, I love horror films.
Perfect for your high five fans.
My wife hates horror films, so I come out to. I'm actually in my man cave right now, so I come out here. TV's here, and I watch my horror films out here. But it was awesome to, play the lead in this horror film, and hopefully that's going to come out this year as well. So, I'm just ecstatic about anything really at the moment, because the last 2 years have been hell for us all, and I'm 32 years now for me in this industry, so it's just about getting out there and being on stage in whatever form or capacity. I just love every single bit of it. So I can't wait for this year. I can't wait for next year. I can't wait for the years ahead. I think just we're very lucky to do what we do, and appreciative that I still get to do it. So let's just go move forward and get over the last 2 years for sure.
Well, I'll definitely put all the links below for everybody on this video too. And I definitely want to come to, if you're coming to this, doing a Sydney show, definitely want to come.
Absolutely.
The great album. Check out the interview, guys, as well. What about you, Greg? Lucky lot.
Well, actually, Tony and I have written some incredible new original songs that are going to make up an album that we've just started recording, with a live string quartet as well, which is very exciting and a whole new experience for me. So I'm really excited to get. This year is all about original music for me, which is not really what I'm known for. I'm known for my covers and different versions of reinterpreting pop music. So to be an authentic original artist with my own style, the first single off it really is going to set the tone for that, which is very different from anything that anyone's ever heard. So I'm super excited about that. And of course, I've got Symphony, which is the Dance Anthems Orchestrated, which I just got my music for today, the songs, which is exciting. It's a brand new show. It kicks off at the Sydney Music Bowl on the 17th of Feb.
Yep.
If you want to get tickets for that, symphony.com. And then I'm really looking forward to World Pride, which is coming, which kicks off next month as well.
Yeah. Wow. You're so busy. So busy.
That's just February.
Yeah. Will you be dropping singles off the album like now and then as well? Cool.
Yes. I've got a dance track coming out on the 10th of February. And then I think the first week in March is the first single.
Yeah, come back on the show and tell us about it.
Love to.
When it comes, yes. And we got to have you on again, Lucy. It's been a very long time.
Yeah, let's do it.
2019, we just need to have one big girl chat.
I'm up for it.
So if our audience want to contact you guys and find out what you're up to in the future, maybe go check out those tour dates and the songs, please tell us where we can all go follow you.
LucyHolmes.com or 100%Kylie.com, and then all the links are there to all the socials.
Awesome. Nathan?
.com, everything's there as well. Insta, Facebook, and tour dates, and everything's on there as well. And merchandise.
I want. What's that really cute Nathan shirt that you have?
Nathan Foley was my first love.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I'm much the same. greggould.com.au or at Greg Gould Music is my handle at all socials.
Perfect. I'll put all the links below for everybody to go follow you guys. And of course, also go to the website, guys, for Luna Park, Melbourne. Go check it out if you're there. And yeah, 110th birthday. Happy birthday. Is that cheesy to say?
I think what would be also cool if people do go to Luna Park, Melbourne, take a photo and tag the song on Instagram, because you can tag music on Instagram now and put Instagram in your post, which we'd love to see that.
And hashtag, this is where I have fun. So catchy, guys. You should be so proud of yourselves. And I can't wait to see what you all do in the future. You know me, I'm a very big fan of all of yours, and I'm always here to support you. So come back on the show anytime. Thank you for coming.
Oh, wonderful, Lauren. And you are so supportive of local talent, and we love you.
And it's all on a Saturday. So I really appreciate you taking the time from your partners, your families. Thank you. I feel very privileged.
Thanks for having us.
But keep in touch, okay?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Lauren.
Bye. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's interview. If you'd like to check out any of our other interviews, including my previous interviews with Nathan, Greg, and Lucy, please visit our website, raveituptv.com. And while you're there, please also check out our 2 books. One behind me called Knowing What I Know Now, as well as a mini ebook that I wrote last year called Staying Strong, Finding Inner Peace During Hard Times. But for now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.